Hello, my name is DeAnthony Moore, and I'm going to present you something so heartbreaking and something so traumatic. Let's dive in. So the first thing I want to tell you is my mystery is the murder of Little Georgie. And Little Georgie, well, we don't know who this person is. We know it's a child. We know that, but that child died between the ages of 8 to 10 years old. And we don't know what the child's gender is. It's undetermined. Many philosophers tried to figure out the gender and try to figure out where its origin from. But we kind of got the origin. They got to narrow down to the southern Europe or North Africa. But easily, philosophers saw that Georgie died very traumatically. I mean, very traumatically. I mean, like straight up Jason Voorhees type stuff. I mean, like Freddy Krueger and Leatherface. Like Leatherface went in on it. I mean, like that one scene from The Walking Dead with Negan going on beating down Glenn with the bat. Like, every single research I've done said that Georgie died traumatically. It was traumatic. He suffered. It suffered. They suffered, to be exact. There was nothing about it to be something so calm and gentle about it. It wasn't that they put a pillow over the head and let him go to sleep and die peacefully. No, they used some type of blunt object, maybe a bat, a brick, something hard. Maybe they curb stomped the poor child to death. We don't know, because many philosophers haven't really put into detail what might have killed Georgie. And even Georgie is not even the person's name. We don't even know who this person is. It was just the first one that they really uncovered. Well, it wasn't really the first. He wasn't really the first victim of this that they found. Now, Georgie was not the first murder victim to be found on this brutal majiggy of a place. Now, the place I'm really talking about is Vendola. Vendola is a Roman fort located a short distance from the Hungarian Wall in northern England. Somewhere near there. And it's unlikely maybe nearby a nearby fort of homesteads that suited the wall itself. Now, these homesteads were pretty much tasked to station there for the Vendolians. From Vendolia. Their main objective was to protect the major roads and protect the towns that were nearby. Now, these Roman towns, it was Cardbridge or it was Carlisti, something like that. I tried my best. Unfortunately, in 2010, they found more and more. Now, a team went into there searching, trying to probably find something about Little Georgie. But they found something way worse. They found a pile of bones. Now, to their first eye and first thing of thinking, they more likely thought that this pile of bones was just a bunch of animals. They probably got hungry. They probably needed some food. They saw a couple of animals, killed them, and ate them up. No, it wasn't animals. It was humans. A pile of human bones. Undiscovered and pretty much do not know what they were. Now, one incredible thing that they were able to find and today was kind of interesting. When they went back, they also found something amazing. They dug up shoes. Now, I don't know what size shoes, but I know it was shoes. Mostly men's shoes. They were leathery, okay, like leather. Mm-hmm. And with that, they smell, dead people feet. Ooh. And with that, they also found weapons and pottery and some handmade written tablets containing army records about the different soldiers that were there and an invitation to a birthday party. Man, sorry you missed your birthday. Sorry you missed the birthday party. Messed up. And before anything, they made sure they did everything. I mean everything. They checked bones, they checked teeth, and the teeth were the main thing that could get what they needed. They really checked the tooth enamel. Oh, dyslexia. And they assumed that it was from a child in the Vendorian area. That's where they pretty much got it, or at least in Britain. Now a new level have been very odd and with different things. Now Little Georgie is just a nickname like I said before, and they just named it like that because it had so many different bodies to go from. So Georgie was the first thing that they chose, and Little because he was a child. Now they could have thought he was a slave, or he more likely could have been family of a slave, or it could have been that he was, or it was, family to a soldier that was staying there. Sorry, Georgia, you're pretty much at the wrong place at the wrong time. You probably could be living to this day. Well, probably not, because you were from the third mid-century. And how old would you be if you was, you old in the Methuselah, if you even made it that long? Now, it could have been easily. Now, slaves were pretty much common in that area, even child slaves. They could get into the nooks and crannies with their small little tiny hands. Me, I got big old hands. I can't get no crook and crannies. And with that, they did pretty much anything that was needed for a child slave. Now, they also think that they mostly could have been, Little Georgie could have been from Britain or North Africa. Still, unsolved. Now, I've done a lot of research, couldn't figure out who could have killed Little Georgie. It could have been on an accident, or it could have been an actual vicious murder. A lot of scientists are saying that it wasn't an accident, mostly because the trauma was too much, too deep. And that, nothing more words, and that more likely could not be an accident, because it could have most likely been on purpose. It had to have been hit with something with a blunt object, or probably got hit in the head back in the gun. Who knows? Many things could have been the thing that might have killed Little Georgie, but a lot of people don't know. But that's pretty much all the research I've gotten. And hopefully we'll figure out who killed Little Georgie, or unnamed. That's pretty much what he is, or it is. He has no gender. We pretty much got him between the age of 8 to 10. I really couldn't tell you anything else. But I didn't think this was a traumatic death for him and whoever his family was. I don't know if people witnessed it, because there's pretty much no witnesses. There was pretty much everyone was dead. Even though at the Vendorian Wall, I just want to put a little in there. There was also a lovely couple found, both burnt alive. Don't know what they were doing, but they were in a domestic apartment. Now, this area is a big area. Now, there could have been anything to be seen. Now, hopefully, we find the murderer of Little Georgie, and hopefully, we'll get clues about who these people are and what they were truly doing.